This is Jazz bringing you sort of a special video. You may not even see a intro for this one, but this one is in honor of the 7th annual Bellsletstalk. Pretty much this is bringing awareness to mental illness, and I may not put this on Facebook, so I'm sorry if you don't get the money towards it. I don't know how that works, but I prefer just to do this on YouTube, because that's where I'm comfortable doing it. I'm sure you guys will understand. I'm not going to go too deep into it. I mean, I don't know how long they prefer these things to be, so I'm going in as far as I can without bringing it too much about me. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the mental illness I have is OCD, or obsessive compulsive disorder. I'm not going into the spectrum or anything too deep into this one, because the main mental illness in this area is OCD. It affects me in many ways. I honestly annoy my aunt too much sometimes because of how much I obsess about things, or rituals that I have to do that she says I know, even if, like, it is a habit that I always have to do. A lot of people with mental illness do need someone to talk to, but you don't have to bug them. It'd be nice to give them a choice, like go and let them know you care, for example. And that would make their day just to know someone actually cared. I mean, with me, the way it affects me is that oftentimes I do not feel like going anywhere. Like, I don't legitimately feel euphoric when doing almost anything. There's only like 3 particular moments that I can remember, and that's what I can remember, so keep that in mind, that I somewhat felt good in the midst of doing something. One was when I went to my work prom. The 2 other times were when I went to the dollar store by myself, and those 2 times were probably where I felt the most comfortable and euphoric, because I was by myself and didn't have to worry about interaction with others. That's just sucky. I mean, imagine not enjoying life. I mean, the point is that I have never ever felt suicidal, but I really don't have a life. Like, mental illness could seriously bring someone down and affect the way they interact with others, or how they feel about themselves. There are many mental illnesses out there, and everyone there is affected differently. As I said, some people with mental illness may look like they're able to mask or even enjoy themselves sometimes, where some individuals like myself, like, maybe they can mask for a short period of time, but it drains them once they're finished. The only mental illness I could say almost certain that I have is OCD. But I've been told several times, like, that I might have GAD, SAD, Asperger's. That was more of the I was told many things, and I'm still in search to know the proper answer. But what I do know is that whatever I have is affecting my life. And hopefully you could put some money into research for more of us individuals can get that closure and the assistance we need. Like, at this point, I have not been brought up for anything in the mental health area. I've been told several times about things in the short periods I've been in the area. Like, the last psychiatrist I saw, I only saw him once. Yeah. Well, not that I never meant to never return, but let's say he kind of got, okay, probably should have said fired, hacked, whatever. So I still haven't gotten help for the help that I need. And I sort of wonder that if I had still been getting this help, if I would have been doing better than I am now and enjoying my life. And I have myself there registered, but nothing, not even from a secretary. Like, not even to say, okay, well, you're going to be in a few weeks or a few months. Not even an estimate. And that is so hard. I mean, I have family members with mental illness. And they need to be like almost on their deathbed in order to get the help they need. I mean, their deathbed. Not mentioning names. Like, honestly, I think that it's ridiculous how mental health has been going. Especially in Canada. I mean, I'm not saying U.S. isn't any worse or better, but from where I have been living, you might have to go all the way up to Troy or Halifax just to get an appointment. Like, you should, maybe it may not be right in your hometown, but it should be very close by. And not so far that it would take hours to get to. Imagine if it was an emergency or something. But anyway, my point being said is that people with mental illness can have a poor quality of life. Not everyone is the same, so that is to be kept in mind. But please, put a little bit of time into maybe donating money. Hopefully you'll know where to donate money to the Bellsletstalk, I suppose. And just put a little bit of thought also when you meet someone new. You don't know if they have a mental illness or if they're normal, and I'm saying quote normal individuals, but no matter who it is, to give them that extra few minutes if that's what they need. So thanks for listening, guys, and I will see you in my next video.